Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are well. Hi, Karen. I know this is hard because there's like a lot of streamers on right now, so obviously this is not a good time. I'm going to have to end up changing the time, but I am going to record this because I didn't record a video for today. So if you want to hang around, great. If not, I understand. You can go back and watch tea. I know Casey's on as well, so it's no big deal. So a couple little housekeeping things real quick. First of all, dear prompt, the list for September is in the Happy Place Crafting Facebook group, so you can go there and download that for free if you want. If you print it so that it's like two to a page, or that you print 2 pages into one, then it would be smaller if you wanted to, so it'd be half a sheet. That's what I usually do. And then I print that sheet on sticker paper, so then I can just cut them in their little stickers, and then you just put them on your prompt cards. But you do not have to print out this list. Like, I'm still going to draw cards for next month as well, so. Hi Flo, how are you? Hi Karen, thanks for being here. Hi Barbara. The other thing I wanted to say real quick is that the Better Off Red kit is still available till the end of this month for in the Ko-Fi shop for the members, and then I'll move it for everybody at the end, at the beginning of the month. But it is 40 plus pages. It's a really cool kit. It's got tons of different kinds of red pages for backgrounds and things that you can use, and you know, you can, there's a zipped file at the bottom of the Ko-Fi if you don't want to download each one individually. That was Karen's suggestion, actually, which was really a good one, Karen. Thank you for doing that. Because I like zip files better. I don't like to have to download everyone, but Ko-Fi doesn't love them always, so I'm going to put them in both ways, so whoever wants to do them can do them. All right, and that being said, let's get started. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Karen's already gotten hers. I know that Norma downloaded it too, and once, you know, you can go in there and download it as many times as you need to or want to. It's, you know, it's there as long as it's available to you. Okay, let's draw a color. Look, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. We've only got 3 colors left, which is crazy. Wait, I gotta make sure I can see the screen. All right, so I'm going to, let's just take the middle one. I'm actually gonna turn those around so I can't even see them. Let's take one of those for the action. So we're working on dear prompts. It is the end of the month. So see, like, I have a lot of the elements. I have these plus these. So I'm not going to reshuffle those for next month. I think there's probably enough. These are the ones kind of that Biddy Penny and I made together. Mostly were the element ones. So there's a lot of those. We're going to take whatever that is. All right, let's get those out of the way. And let's zoom you up so you can see them. Let's see here. Okie doke. So today's color is Sun Hat Shadow. Ooh, that might be interesting. The shadow of a sun hat. Oh my goodness. Okay. The action is an insert. I thought I already did this one. Ooh, that's stuck. But it's supposed to be an insert. Ooh, the element is an advertisement. This is going to be tricky. Ooh, and the make is secret compartments. There's a lot going on this one. All right, let's zoom you back out here. Or think about this for a minute. Let me catch up on the chat. I said hi to Karen and Flo. I said hi to Barbara. And hi Hi, Linda Veal. How are you? Norma messaged me. She's got stuff to do. She said she could not be here. She felt bad, but I totally like understand. And like I said, I didn't realize there were so many people that it was going to be kind of complicated this time slot. I'm kind of thinking I might move it to still. I like it still on Friday, but I might move it to like before teas. So like maybe like at 9. Maybe Pam will be off by then. Who knows? I don't ever know. Like she's on all the time, so I don't know. Yeah, secret compartments will probably be fun. Yeah, I don't know what happened that it's I don't ever feel like I ever see anybody on Fridays except for Dawn and T. So I'm like, I thought that was a good slot, but apparently I was wrong. It's hard, and I don't like competing with other people especially people I watch. So I don't want to do that. So I've got to find something to go on. Okay. So I usually start with the color. So let's start with Sun Hat Shadow. What do we think? Oh, Casey got off? I thought he was on when I was coming on, though. She said, keep this time. I love this time. Okay, all right, whatever. I'll put a poll and see what y'all think. Who knows? I mean, like, it's so hard. I just don't like, I didn't want to really have to do evenings because of Sophie. I just feel like she is kind of at that age where I like take advantage of any little moment that she wants to spend with me. Because, you know, she's a teenager, so she's like, you know, not always wanting to hang out with her mom. And so I feel like I need to be available for her when she does. Ooh, that's kind of cool. This is Bitty Penny's paper. I tend to come to this for a neutral for some reason. I wanted something kind of, I don't know, different. I like that, but I don't like the deer. We could take that away. Let's see what that would look like. I might use that. Did Jen come in? Yeah, she did. There's Jen. Hello, hello. It's a trademark. Oops, sorry. She said do Monday. Oh, yeah. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. I'm glad people are over here. I was worried. I was like, I didn't know what to do because I was watching Dawn and T, and I don't like want to interfere with that. And so I was thinking, well, oh wait, we could use this one too. I was thinking, should I wait until they go off? But I'm like, I don't want to keep everybody waiting either. So it's like, I'll just come on. Working and lurking. I do that a lot, Jen. I totally understand that. Oh my gosh. I had to like just lurk with Di's channel last night. Man, Eddie brought a lot of people in there and I couldn't keep up with the chat. My head was going like like I can't keep up with this. Oh wait, is this the same thing? Oh, it kind of is. Okay. I kind of see something happening here. Maybe we'll use this one as the pool. Sun hat. But sun hat seems brown to me, not black. But a shadow is gray, so I suppose I could do that. Right? Or a shadow's just darker. Yeah, that chat was lit. You're right. It was crazy. Yeah, so I was like, I'm just gonna have to lurk because I couldn't even keep up with the hellos. And then I feel bad. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm like, I'll just lurk for a while. Oh, we could have used that. Oh, what's that one? Oh, hold on. We may have go to a different direction. I can't make up my mind with this. We could go this way. I'm trying to see what else is in here. Because there's not lots of nice little... Ooh, we could do that too. I kind of feel like I want to go this way. And because I've already done a black and white page, and I just recently did it, so I think I will go this way. Hi, Jenny Roberts. Lots of Jennies. I usually call Jennifer McKinnon, I call her Jen, and then I call everybody else Jenny. So that hopefully they figure out who I'm talking to. Because I'm like, there's a lot of Jennies. For sure. Not so many Karens, though, oddly enough. Which is kind of weird. And there's several Beths. So that makes it a little confusing, too. Alright, I think we've got our colors. Let's use these. Use these and see what we are going to do. I think we're going to use, what do we want to use for the back? Let's use this because it's got kind of the color of the hat and it's got gray. The gray. She said, don't call you Jenny. But Jen is okay, right, Jennifer? Because I do call you Jen all the time. But if you don't want me to, I won't. She said, please don't call me Jenny. That's the way I feel about... Because my name's really Elizabeth, so... you know, there's a lot of nicknames for that. And... people would always call me Lizzie. And I actually had a really good friend, and her name was Liz. And, because her name was Elizabeth too, but she went by Liz. But I did not like it when people called me Lizzie. That was like a pet peeve of mine. Jen is better than Jenny. Okay. And my aunt was actually an Elizabeth, and she went by Libby, which I actually kind of love. I wish my mom would have done that instead of calling me Beth. But she called me Beth from the character from Little Women, so that's where that came from. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with Nightbot? He's kind of going crazy. Clearly I need to make some changes to him again. You love the name Elizabeth. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's a good name. When I was working, I always went by Elizabeth. I just felt like it was more professional. But, so like everybody that I worked with, they all called me Elizabeth. Only my family, my friends really call me Beth. So, alright. I think we've got that. Alright, so we've got the color covered anyways. The next girl was going to be Elizabeth Grace, but the rest was boys. Aww. That's funny. Yeah, I had 3 girls, but none of them are named after me. But Sophie always tells me that she'll give, if she has a daughter someday, that she'll give that daughter my name as her middle name. So, that's my girl right there. That's my girl. So, I'm sure you all heard about my head incident was a big disaster. I felt so stupid. And I'm like, I don't know. It was bad though. I mean, if it looked like there was so much blood that I felt like it looked like I'd been shot. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have even called the squad. And I was a little bit scared because I was here by myself, which is kind of scary when you're home by yourself and something happens. And it was like just my luck. I am like the biggest klutz in the world. And it was a little people, like the little Fisher Price people. It was a little people farm that was up on a shelf, and it just fell and hit me in the head. Now that stupid thing is on the floor. Every time I go in there now, I look at it and I want to just throw it away. I'm like, how dare you hurt me like that? Okay, an advertisement. An advertisement. What are we going to use for that? I don't know. Do I have... do not know what I'm going to do with this. Thompson's glove fitting corsets. I wish I had a hat one. That would be kind of cool, actually. Let's see. Is there some kind of hat thing in here? I don't know. I just throw all these in here when I cut them out, and we'll see if there's anything good. Oops. There's a bunch of little ones. We need something bigger. Socks. What's that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they put that basketball one in here. I feel like that's more of a modern day advertisement than an older one. Wine. I don't know. I don't think I have any hat ones. What's this one? Shoe polish. Ooh, what's this one? Florida water for the toilet. Toilet water. Ralston's Pharmacy. I don't think so. That one's for teeth. Cough syrup. Ay, ay, ay. That's tooth powder. I just had a thought. I just had a really good thought. Hold on a minute. Hold on, hold on. Let's see if there's a hat in here. I bet there is. And we'll just tear it out, because I've had this book and I never take anything out of it. It's like I'm just holding on to it. Where do you think hats are in here? Is there... oh, wait. Here we go. No? Do they call them something else? Hammocks? Maybe head something. There's gotta be hats. Any ideas? Hi, Dawn. Hi, Anne. Flo, you were funny. Okay, there's gotta be hats in here somewhere. Where's the clothes? Feel like I know there's clothes in here. See, this is why this takes me so long. I mean, it doesn't have to be a hat, but I would really like it to be, because I think it would be kind of cool. Okay, wait, there's clothes. Wait, oh, here's hats. Well, these are bonnets. Here's hats. Look at these hats. Yes, please. Come out of there. We're going to use those. Okay. So, all right. We're going to use that. We went over today. Tracy wanted to finish her stitching. Yeah, I know. And I was going to wait, Dawn, but then I didn't want everybody over here waiting. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and go. I don't know. I'm not sure this is, like I was telling them, I'm not sure this is the best time. Okay, so secret compartment. And we have an insert. I don't know. Secret compartment is throwing me. I don't know what I'm going to do. And we have to do an insert, which I feel like we did an insert. Wasn't this? Or maybe that was a hidden something. Oh well. Here I am complaining about my own thing. You said, I'm glad you didn't. Oh, okay. All right. But I didn't, I don't know. I don't ever want to step on anybody's toes. Okay. So we've got those two, secret compartment and insert. I don't know what I want to do. I feel like we need to do some kind of that girl paper under start each birthday on the other page. You can watch. That girl paper under start each birthday on the other page. Each birthday. Oh, this? Where's she from? She is from... Oh, where is she from? I don't know right offhand. I actually found her because of Bitty Penny. She's they're on Etsy, I know that, but I can't remember. I can't remember where. I'll try to look them up, and if I can find it, oh wait, hold on. Maybe I know. I might have her on here. Hold on. Look, I have all these. Yeah, I know. I'm a weirdo. I've got them all like printed in tiny little things. These are all the printables, like, and then mine. And I don't know if I have them. I think they're called like Darlings something. See, these, like, this whole thing is full of, this is how much I print, folks. I have, these are all full of printables that I have on discs. Well, not discs, but drives. Right now I don't know off the top of my head, but I will go and find it later for you because I don't want to take up too much time because it'll take forever, but I will go find it. Yes, this girl, yes, she is really cute, and it is from Etsy. It's a kit on there, so, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that I saw them through Bitty Penny, so, there's Miss Bitty Penny. Hey, Lynn. I think my chat might have stopped. I don't know how I want to do this today. Some days it comes to me real easy, and other days it doesn't come to me easy at all. Like that, this page here. I had no idea where that was going at all. I ended up loving it, but I had no clue. None whatsoever. Alright. I feel like I want to kind of make some pockets or something. Maybe we should use an envelope. What do we think about that? That has a secret compartment in it. Look, this is a really good thing to do when you have like pages that you don't know what to do with, is to turn them into envelopes. And then you can just cover them. What did I do with that other? Oh, here it is. So I thought maybe we could just cover this. Let's do that. The prompts are, wait, what did I do with the rest of them? Okay. The prompts, Dawn, are secret compartments is the make. The action is insert, which that's kind of, it could be anything actually. The color is sun's hat shadow. And the element is advertisement. Hence why I was trying to find the hacks. So, those are the prompts for today. I love that you guys have all been participating in Dear Prompt. It's been so much fun. It has been a lot of fun. You're feeling better, Dawn? You have more energy today? Yeah, I'm glad too. I think my Sophie's getting sick. And then she messaged me a little bit ago and was like, can I go to the football game? And I'm like, no, not this time. Because the team that they're playing is from not a good neighborhood, not a good area, and there was like some issues last year, so I don't really want her going. Plus, she doesn't feel good, so she doesn't really need to be going. What if we... How do I want to do this? I could glue that there. I feel like this needs to be decorated somehow, though. Dear Prompts today is pushing me out of my comfort zone. Right. It's pushing me out of mine, too. Can you tell? It's too many things for me today. Like, those two, I understand. And one of these would be okay, but two of them is making me go like, burp, burp, error. It's giving my brain an error message, for sure. Alright, so we could do that. We could make a tag and insert it into there. That could be an insert. Oh, we could get away with that. Right? So then I would just need to deal with the secret compartment, which is kind of throwing me a little bit. And I do feel like this needs to be covered somehow. So, what if we... I'm just going to try this and see what we can do here. You just never know until you try it. And if it doesn't work, it's just a piece of paper and I'll just throw it away and get a new one. Right? Right. You ready for September? Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm ready. I'm ready for some new ones. All right. Let's cut this off. And maybe we'll just... Can I kind of see that? Hold on. I'm going to do some weird surgery here. That's all right. I cut it down a little bit too far, but I'm not mad about that. Let's cut that off. Cut that off. That'll work. All right. That'll work. And that's not going to be wide enough. I know what we'll use. Let's use a piece of this and cover it. Gotta love this Amazon packaging. Oh my gosh, I use it for everything. I use it every which way I can. I do. Trying to reuse everything. I liked when Tracy today said that journaling, you know, crafting shouldn't have to be expensive. I agree with that. It shouldn't. At all. We should just be using what we've got. I'm trying harder to use. And this actually, this challenge is making me use what I have more. Thank you, Beth, for doing this prompt challenge. Aw, you're so sweet. Dawn. Thank you for participating in it. Oops, it's a little too wide. I need to make it a little smaller. A little bit smaller. Let's just cut it. It's not like you're gonna be able to see that anyway. By the time I get this cut, the glue's gonna all be dry. Okay. There we go. There we go. That works. And I'm not worried about this side because I'll cover it up with the next one. All right. Let's fold that back. Oh, I shouldn't have been worried about that actually, probably. Oh well. C'est la vie. At least this part's covered now. All right. Those prompts you talk about, is it from you? And if yes, where to find those prompts? Ah, and yes, they are from me. Their Dear Prompt is what it's called. And you can go on... Okay, you can do it a couple different ways. You can go on the Happy Place Crafting Facebook group and you can download the prompt list, the color list, for free. I also actually have on there, which I don't know if I need to repost it, but it's still on there, is the complete list of well, I gave you at least 31 days each of the action, the make, and the element. There's a list that just has those on it, and then every month I release a new color prompt list. And I just added September's to the group, so you can go there and get it. It's free. You just have to go under the files and download it. It's not a big deal. And yeah, but you don't have to go there and download it. You can just watch the video daily, and I give you the prompts at the beginning of every video for every day. And then, because I picked them, so you can just follow along that way. And that seems to be the way most people are doing it. Some people are downloading the list because they're kind of checking the colors off as they go along. I think Norma might be kind of doing it that way. But yeah. Yeah, I give them daily. So, like, Augusts are all there. Like today I'm doing the 29th of August. So that's the 29th prompt for this month. And like, if I'm probably going to continue to do this because I'm having a lot of fun, and actually this is my favorite journal I've ever made. I like that it throws me out of my comfort zone, that it makes me use things that I don't normally use, and it makes me really think. So I love prompts and I love journals, so that's why I'm doing it. But like, I think in October I'm going to release a second list because I kind of want to join Inktober into my lists. So which will be like an optional thing. You can either do it or you don't, and like, here's the thing, folks. There's no rules. There's no pressure. Like, if you want to do one day, do one day. If you want to go back, next in September, if you want to go back in August and find a day and just do it, then do that. You don't have to do them every day. And there's no rules. Like, if it says time card and you don't have a time card, make one up. Or, just, or like, Norma did the cleverest thing with her time card. She did a card and she put clocks on it that were time. Like, how easy was that, right? And clever. Right? Yeah, the sneak peek. They're all very fallish. And still kind of, I used the fall, I used, like high school football night type things that you would see that and that, and kind of getting into the whole pumpkin kind of fallish part of it. But there's some good ones on here, so you'll have to, or you could take a screenshot. Go pause it and take a screenshot and get it. Oh my gosh, I hate to tear this up, but I'm going to, because you know what, there's other pages. So I think we're just gonna make a tag out of this. Yeah, Karen's been doing, she's been following right along, and she didn't really I didn't do a very good job of explaining it at first, because I've never like had done a challenge like this or tried to explain it. So she actually did me a huge favor, because then I had to try to walk her through and explain it to her. And so I have planned a different intro video that I'm going to do, that hopefully it'll be short, and it's going to make things hopefully simpler for people, so that it's easier to understand, hopefully. I'm hoping. That's my goal anyways, but who knows? It might make it more complicated. No, I think I was like kind of all over the place. Like I said, I wasn't really sure how to totally explain it, and I really we're gonna use that side. But anyways, we figured it out, and now you're on track. Everybody's got it all figured out, so not too many hiccups. And Barbara, she's been like doing hers, and sharing them. And if you do them, please share them with all of us, so we can all see, because like, we're all, we are all given the same words, but we all interpret them differently, which I think is the coolest part of it, right? Because it's all subjective. You can do it however you want. So I love to see what everybody does and be able to go through and be like, oh, look how clever this was. And Dawn's been doing them, and she has been, hers are really cool too. She's got a lot of like mixed media in hers, which are really cool. Barbara has a lot of painted ones, which are neat too. Like, everybody's using their, like, talents to do, what they're really good at. And I love that. So, all right. We're going to glue that there, so I stop moving it around. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the secret compartment thing. I don't know. How am I doing on time? I got about 15 minutes. I know there's other people that come on after me, and so I'm trying to keep it not too long. I don't want to run into other people and be causing anybody any problems. All right, so we've got that secret compartment is the, so we inserted that into that, right? Does that count? Sure, it counts. Why not? Why not? I kind of want to, I almost want to fussy cut that and put that right there. I think I'm going to, actually. I'm just going to fussy cut it. Give you a little preview of what's inside. What's inside there? Where's my little scissors? Haha, found them. Yeah, I like to see everybody's take on them. It's really cool. I agree, Don. There's been a lot of people. Oh, anyways, I was saying, if you participate, and I try to catch everybody's and reshare them in the Facebook group and on in my community page on YouTube. I also share them there. If I catch them, I've been trying to be good about that. I don't think I've missed any, but who knows? There's always a chance I did. But you can share them with the hashtag Dear Prompt, and then H as in happy, P as in place, and C as in crafting. So, and anybody that's not in the Ko-Fi group, you can always go in there and become part of the group, and it's a minimum $1 donation a month. And you get a lot. Like, look, I've already got the rest of the kits pretty much done for this year, and there's at a minimum of 3 kits Take and Create, and 2 kits every month. And I'm telling you, the kits that are getting ready to come out are really pretty big kits, because I got a little bit carried away when I was designing, and there's one coming out that I just love. So and I hope you all do too, because it's gonna be fun. It's a fun one. All right, we've got that. We didn't use this. I feel like, what if we did that? Who's coming after you? I'm curious. Haha. Curious is a word I can't say out loud. ECR taught me to say nosy. Yeah. Curious, you're nosy. I don't remember exactly. But I know that there are people that are on usually at noon on somebody told me the other day, and I can't remember. Right? You're allowed to be either or both. You can be whatever you want to be. Somebody did tell me the other day that, oh, maybe we should use that one. That one. I have to remind myself that this is a printable, and that it's okay that I can print it again. Yeah. Let's just get this one here. Yeah, nosy. Yes, you can be whatever you want to be. You can be nosy, you can be curious. I wish I could remember. Is it, maybe it's Hither and Yon? Is that somebody that's on? Whoever it was, it's not somebody I normally watch, but And I was like, oh, I didn't even know they were on Fridays. So, yeah, I'm sure you're already following everything too. I'm sure. Okay, let's just, I'm going to tear the top of this a little bit. No. What is going on here? I hate it when you have to tear just a little bit. Like, hold on, maybe if I turn it this way, this will work better. See, now y'all, when you see me do this, you can see my crazy mind try to go to work. Like, sometimes I get them done in like a half an hour, and then sometimes they take me like an hour. Alright, that didn't really work out very well. How do I get the September prompt list up again? Anyone knows in the chat? Oh, you can get the September prompt list by going to Happy Place Crafting Facebook group. You have to answer a couple questions that are very simple, that you agree to be a decent human being, which I know you all are. So, and then in the group, it's under files. And there's two different, well, August's list is there as well, but September's list I just put on there this morning so that everybody would have it, because if you're going to make your own cards, then you're going to want it. You weren't going to want a few days to be able to do that, I feel like. So that's why I thought I would just go ahead and release it. And since I was live today anyways, I thought, well, what the heck? I don't care. I'll just release it. Heel said hither and yon. Hither and yon. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's not one I don't think I knew was even on Friday, so I did not even know that. Let's put that there. Uh-oh. Somebody's messaging me or something. Oh, my hand just cramped up. I did go out and work in the shed this morning. I've been finding all kinds of goodies. I found, and my daughter Sadie, she's actually been doing some of the prompts, and she's been getting into journaling a lot. So now when I find things, it's been kind of fun because, aw, thanks, Anne. She went on my Ko-Fi. Thank you so much, ma'am. That's what that little notification was. I've never had that before. I had no idea that it even did that. So thank you. But what was I saying? Oh, so now when I find things, I've got like a brown paper bag, and so I divide the stuff, and I give myself stuff, and then I put stuff in the bag for her to get when she comes to visit. So she gets all kinds of little goodies. So, and I'm really excited that she's like, kind of into it like that, because then I get to share my stuff. But anyways, I was going through the shed, and I'm a saver, folks. It's just absolutely ridiculous how much I have saved things. And I'm really, really trying to get rid of things. So I go out there, I work for an hour every day, just an hour at a time. Sometimes I go back out, like I go in the morning and then I go back out in the afternoon for another hour. And I've kind of got it divided, like how I want to do it. But I've been going through all the decorations, Halloween decorations and Christmas decorations and, all that good stuff. And so I found, when I went through the Valentine's Day decorations, I was like, oh my gosh, there's all this really cool, these old Valentines that were left over from when the kids were in school that they had never even been written on. And so I thought that was kind of fun. And they were like Hello Kitty, and there was like some guitar ones and like crazy ones. Yeah, I know I did. I'm excited. I do go in and the money that gets donated through Ko-Fi for the kids and things, I do go in and reuse it, and it doesn't just go to me. Like it goes, I use it either on Ko-Fi itself, and so it goes to another creator, or I use it on Etsy to get printables. So yeah. So it goes, I like to support small businesses, and it just kind of allows me to do that a little bit more, which is kind of cool. These, if you guys do not know about this, you need to know about it. See, like, look at these really pretty, some of these are florals, and these are from a real book. Kim Newberg has a new Facebook group, actually, and it has all free printables, and she's doing it with another lady. I think the lady's name is Caroline, and every day they post a new free printable in that group. You just have to go on and download it. It doesn't cost you anything. It is very cool, and they've got some really cool stuff on there. And this morning I went and downloaded these. There were like 4 sheets of these lace ones, and then I downloaded these flowers as well. But so I thought maybe we would kind of use these in here somehow and make some pockets. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure the secret compartment thing out, and it's already noon. Any ideas? I know. You need a printer, Dawn. We need to work on that. Everybody got together and got Di a printer. Now, Dawn needs one, actually. We need to get Dawn one so she can print all the goody loveliness. For sure. I wish I had never known about printables, to be quite honest, because I have like an addiction, as you saw by my lists. I go on Etsy and Ko-Fi and just look, and I think about what my next projects are going to be, and I just look and look and look and look and look. I just love seeing what everybody creates. And the different companies, and like you can be watching somebody and they'll be like, oh, this is where I got this printable, and then you gotta go, you go down the rabbit hole and you gotta go check it out. It's like, I found a really cool printable that I wanna, you know what, I want a bigger one. I want to use for, let's do this up here. For my Christmas cards, but I can't find anything to go with it, so I'm gonna have to create something, because I just can't find. I love the background. It's like, for sure I want this to be my background, but I don't know. There's nothing, I can't find anything with that creator that kind of goes with it. So, all right. This still isn't really like a secret thing. That you just said you or another need to spell here in chat. Oh, okay. Kim Newberg is KIMNEWBERG, I think. Yeah, she's on Facebook. And, well, wait. The group, that's not, the group is called, hold on. Let me see if I can get you the group's name real quick. The group is called, here, I'm just going to put the link for the group in the chat. Hi, Carmen. How are you feeling? That's the link to the group. And I was trying to join the membership, but I don't know how with my Visa. Somehow I will figure it out. Oh, I don't know that it. I don't know that you can do it. I don't. Never tried it. Linda, let me look into that and I'll try it. Because most people just use are just using PayPal through there. I've never tried to use anything else. I will have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to. Like, I just don't know exactly how to do that. Okay, we still don't have a secret compartment, folks. What if I put a little thing on the back of here? And then that would be a secret compartment, right? Kinda. That's what we're gonna do because I'm out of ideas. We're gonna put it on the back of this. Oh my gosh, it's noon. It's noon and yes, I'm still on. Still sick. Ugh. Sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. COVID is not a fun thing. I had COVID before anybody knew what the heck COVID was. And it was no joke. And I don't ever want it again. Alright. Let's stick something in there. We'll stick this little lady. Maybe we'll put it... We'll just make her sticking out of there. Let's corner around her real quick. I'm not sure this is what I would have normally done, but... Right. You've been sick for a minute. You've been sick all week? I know it lasts a minute. Not fun at all. Oh, that's coming up. Why is that coming up? Put more glue on there. Alrighty. There's our secret compartment. Guess I don't know what else to do with that. I don't know. The secret compartment really threw me. Today, for sure. Both my daughters and I were super sick the winter before it was public. Told we both have severe bronchitis. Yeah, sure. Right? And this is your 8th time because of your immune system. You've had it for a week and a half. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Nobody should have to go through that. Do you get the shots, Carmen, since you have a weak immune system? Like the booster shots or whatever? Although they're like flu shots, right? They're not really good for this year. They're good for next year. I don't really know how that works. I must admit. Oops, that's too big. All right, we're not going to be able to use those. Let me grab some. We're almost done, I promise y'all. And thank you for hanging in with me if you're still hanging in with me. If you left, I totally understand that you left. No big deal. What do we want to use? These are all lovely ones that are done. Ooh, what's that one? This one might be... Will that fit in there? It fits there better. Do I care that it's hanging out? No, not really. Why does that not feel like it's sticking? I must not have put enough glue on there. Yes, this is my tag box. I made this with Carrie the Crafter, actually. And so it's just a shoe box that I've Mod Podged, and then I made my own, like, I don't know what that stuff is called. It kind of, you use a stencil and then you put it on, it kind of raises it up. And then I just painted it, but I kind of like followed what he was doing. And you make all, like, it has its own compartments in here that are all, they're all Mod Podge too. The whole thing is. It was a lot of fun. I made a bunch of them. Dawn, why don't I find Ko-Fi or something on your YouTube? Oh, wait. I hate being sick. Wait, I'm missing this stupid chat here. Wait a minute. Both my daughter... Okay, I read that. I did at the beginning, but not anymore. Yeah, I haven't gotten one in a while either, so I understand that. You like the box? Thank you, Karen. Yeah, it was fun. Carrie the Crafter has a wonderful tutorial on how to do it. Right. Don't get it, Dawn, please. You better be knocking on wood. Yes, Karen, do it. It was so much fun. And you can make the dividers in it any size you want, which is a lot of fun. This was I think my son's Nike shoebox. The Nike ones are really good, actually, because they're thick. They're really thick. And like the edges are overlapped. So you just cut the top, because they have a top, I think, that is joined. But he tells you how to do all that. Just go watch Carrie the Crafter. It's in his thing. Link, please. All right, I'll find it and I'll put the link in a little bit. Thanks, Carmen. Yes, Dawn unfortunately does not do that. She's not into selling her stuff. Hi, Queen Bee. Yes, please don't forget to like. I really appreciate that. Right, I'm my own caretaker too. I totally get that. Yeah, before all that hit, I got like, I was so sick. And I was sick for like a long time. It didn't last just 2 weeks. And I had the worst headache in the world. And I ended up going to the hospital because of it. And they're like, we don't know what's wrong with you. And then right after that, the whole COVID thing came out. That was a wrap. I was like, well, that was it, I'm sure. But yeah, it took me a minute to come back from that. Should we make some more? We'll make another tag out of this. Let's just do that real quick. Oh, she wants to donate for your new printer, Dawn. I have a new post on my Visit Community tab. A new important announcement is on it. Oh. Alright. Yes, it was for Carrie the Crafter. Is that not what I said? Yeah. Whoever she said for the box. Yes, Carrie the Crafter. Karen, you don't know about Carrie the Crafter? You're missing out if you don't know about him. Because he's got some really cool stuff. He does a lot of mixed media stuff. But he does some pretty cool stuff. Oh, look at these hats. What do I want to do? I love these hats. What if we did the tag to right here? Oh, I don't really want to cover up the back of it. But I do need to make it stronger because it's not very strong. How can I do that? I have a thought. I'm going to try this and see if it works. Guess not badly. You know I'm a watercolorist. I know what to do, ma'am. I would like for you to also go read that announcement after your live stream on Queen Bee's legacy. Dawn, can you put her link in there? Because I don't think I have that. Because I think I do believe I've seen you around, but I don't know that I know your channel. So I'll have to go look. Okay, so what if we do that? So we're not totally covering it up. And then do this. I put it up there, Karen, the link. Ah, thank you so much. See, Dawn. What am I? Oh my gosh, I'm going to need somebody new. Dawn's going to leave me. But I understand. But I'm just saying. I'm going to need a new moderator. I think we talked about this last time, didn't we? And I didn't pick anybody. I need to pick somebody and get on the ball. Get on the ball. Please do not forget. Oh, that's Nightbot. Nightbot. Yes, she said she will. The Crafty Visage, I start my second round of physical therapy the 2nd day of September. Ooh. Well, good luck with that, for sure. Did you hear Di say she can't use double-sided tape in Australia? Which is crazy. I don't use it a lot, but I do use it. And I think it would be... I used it a lot more when I was making a lot of cards. I think it comes in... I will have to go back and sub to her channel as well. Oh, it's the Authentique Queen. Oh gosh, Beth, I'm already sappy about Tracy having me announce on her live this morning. I know. I felt so bad for you. But I knew that you had to do it. Like, you just got to bite the bullet and do it. And here's the thing. You're among friends. We all love you and Tracy. You both know that. So I knew you were nervous about it, though, and I felt bad that you were nervous about it. But you just have to remember that we all love you, and we'll all be here when you're ready to come back. So, I mean, you know, we understand. I totally get it. You know I'm crazy, so I have to watch out for my mental health always. If I know I'm starting to slip, I gotta reel it in. Ah, thanks for sharing Carrie's channel. I don't really use it here in Alabama because of the humidity. Yeah, maybe that's why Di doesn't use it as well. The humidity part of it. Look at this luscious piece. Let's just... Because I don't like putting tags in and not having a place to be able to write. Because, like, otherwise, what's the point of a tag? Just pretty to look at, I guess. But I want them to have somewhere to write. So I'm just going to try to do this real quick. And then we'll be hopefully done. Okay. Then I'm going to go eat lunch and check out Queen Bee's. Drop in my link in here. Happy Place Crafting. I'm an eclectic channel. Playlist 11 has my most recent content to it. Thank you for dropping my link in here. You're welcome, Queen Bee. We like to support each other, so no problemo. Anytime, anytime. I'm willing. I love supporting people who support me and my friends. Right, ladies, gentlemen, the Webbers out there? Dawn is wonderful. She's the best. I'm gonna miss her. But she is going to stick around for her birthday next month. Hint, 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 everyone. Yes, Miss Dawn has a birthday coming up in September. So, everybody should check that out. Okay. There's that. It needs a little tab thingy. But you know what? I have a thought. What if we put the tab on the back? All right. We're going to put, yes, that'll work. Which is why we need some way to send her some birthday money. I know. I'm trying to think how we could do that. Let me think on that. I'm going to figure something out. Norma! What are you doing here, Norma? I thought, see, I ran over. Good thing, because Norma got to come in. Don will miss you. Is your address in the description box on your YouTube? I don't know. I don't think it is, but I don't know. Queen Bee, I'm taking a social media sabbatical. Where's Dawn going? She's just taking a break. She needs a break so she can regroup. What do we think about this? I think it's done. What do you think, friends? What do you think, my fellow creators? Do we think it's good? Let's take a look and see if we figured it out. Dawn, cut it out. She said she didn't need any money. That's the biggest load of crud I've ever heard. I don't know anybody who doesn't need money. So don't say that. Norma wants to know where she can find your address. Okay, running to Jackson's to buy me more paint since Dawn said no. Aww. Aww. Okay, wait, hold on. We're almost done. I'm going to make this bigger real quick. And we're going to go over it to make sure we did what we were supposed to do. Secret compartment. We did it. We put a little secret compartment back here in the back of this tag with this little... Oh, I better put something on that. Little cute, I don't know what this is, lady advertisement thingy. And we've got... So that was that. Where's insert? Insert. We inserted this into here. There's lots of inserts. We inserted this into here. We inserted that. You can insert this. See, lots of inserts. That's how we got away with that. See, this is why I'm telling you it's very subjective. Well, I get it. I don't need money. I just want more money. Right? Aw. Right? She'll be back, though. She's just taking a break. She wants to send you a birthday card. Norma, my email is on my page. Email me and I'll send it to you. Okay, good. Sun Hat Shadow was the color, which sun hats to me are like a yellowish brown. And then the shadow is kind of the gray. So we use Bitty Penny's paper and this gray in here. So that's twice in here. I think I've used Bitty Penny's paper. So that was Sun Hat Shadow. And then the element was advertisement. And we used an advertisement on this card here out of the Sears Roebuck catalog that we tore up. And we did one here with this. And I even think this one has advertisements on the back. Yeah, see there and there. They're all little pieces of advertisement. So we did it. Once again, Norma, write these down. Are you ready? So you don't have to rewatch this whole thing. Right, Norma? Most of us can use more money. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anybody that doesn't want more money. Okay. Norma, are you ready to write it down so you don't have to rewatch this? Sun Hat Shadow is the color. The action is insert. The make is secret compartments. And the element is advertisement. Wait, you know what? I could put them in the chat. Let's do that. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put it right here. Real quick. That way anybody that comes back. Oh, but then if they watch the chat, then they don't have to get them. You know what? I'm not going to put them in the chat. I want them to have to watch. I want him to have to watch to get him, right? Hi, Paula. And Paula's adulting. That's not fun. We know it's not fun. I'm so sorry you have to adult. But we get it. We all have to do it sometimes. All right, so that's day 29. We did it, folks. It only took an hour and 20 minutes. I'm sorry to whoever's after me and that I ran into. And, right, watch, she said. Watch and get them. I'm not going to give them to you. Thank you, friends. Let's get to the happy place now. Hi, Paula. I'm not adulting anymore today either, Karen. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be in the craft room all day, but I will probably be doing just fun things. Chilling out, hanging out, watching other friends that decide to pop on. All right. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up because it really helps, and it just helps other people, you know, get to see what we're doing. And Beth, I have a PayPal account I never used. I will work on it today. Okay. All right, Linda. If you have problems, Linda, just message me and I'll see what I can do to help you. I am going to try to find this little girl, the name of her, so that you can, I thought I transitioned that over. There we go. This little girl, so you can go get her on Etsy if you want her. And that's it, folks. I love y'all. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and stuff. The stuff is like extra. Linda, remember, don't trust PayPal mail. I don't know what that means. I use PayPal all the time. I don't have any problems with it. All right. Love y'all. I'll see you later. Ta-ta.